We are live. Hello, bonjour, from the intersection of Logan and Gerrard Street East. It's February 17th, so happy Lunar New Year, happy Chinese New Year if you're celebrating. And I figured what we do today is go for a walk from this Chinatown on the east side and head towards the west side. It might not be too bustling because it's kind of like, I guess kind of like Christmas, but for Chinese New Year, so a lot of people might be home today. But yeah, we should get started on this. It's kind of crazy actually, because when I left my house to come here, it was sunny and nice out, and now we have this crazy Silent Hill type fog that just kind of moved in. It's really cool. It's gonna make for a fun walk. Oh wow, a lot of you already in the chat. Juanita first. Hello, Rockets Red Glare. Timmy, Jennifer Gala, good to see you. Kyle Walker, hope you're doing well, Kyle. So let's head on out. So we're walking westbound. We're gonna kind of hug Gerrard Street, hug it up to Carlton. Just kind of follow the streetcar tracks from one Chinatown to the other. So my apologies in advance if I'm clearing my throat a lot or sniffling. I had like one of the worst colds last week. Like, oh, it was so bad. I just felt like dead. There was like 2 days I could just not even get out of bed, and even like trying to go to the doctor's office to find out what was going on was like just like, oh, I almost like passed out. But thank God I'm feeling so much better. But yeah, there's some of the East Chinatown. So somewhere around here, I actually made notes. So if you've ever seen A Christmas Story, hey Modano, good to see you, Modano. I think I actually did, if I can find my other phone. It's a trick of finding the, there we go, I've got it. I made a bunch of notes for this trip. Of course, the phone's not going to unlock. These touch capacitive gloves are terrible. Hey, Navandat. It's good to see you. I guess you remember Tizok over there? Sorry guys, technical issues at the moment. Okay, well this ain't gonna work. I'll have to sit down later and try to unlock that phone. Or maybe I can do it now. There we go. My second phone is an Android, and like I don't even know how to really use it properly, so okay, I'm in. Let me find it. 744 Gerrard Street East. So we might have passed it actually, or maybe it's been torn down. So here, we'll go find it actually. I think it's a little bit back. So bear with me. Hey Diva, good to see you, Diva. 744. 778. 764. Okay, so this way. So we were going the right way. So 744 Gerrard Street was actually the location of Bo Ling's Chop Suey Palace, fictional location that was, if you've seen A Christmas Story, the restaurant that they were eating at the end of it. And Diva says I'm an Android gal. I mean, I use my iPhone. My iPhone's my primary phone, but I bought an Android phone off of my previous roommate. So I just use it just to have a second phone on me when I'm live streaming. But there's a learning curve to it, right? Like, so 748, so 744 would be this place here, because 748's there. Although it's a corner unit. So I don't know if that's the correct address, or maybe it's that one over there. And try to pass these people. So maybe it's this place then, where they filmed that restaurant scene, which now is a private residence. No, that's 746. So it must have been that one then. That building there. Hey, Vasily, good to see you. Hello, Utterly Free. Hey, Hazelnut, happy Lunar New Year. So I'm gonna read actually a bit of this before I continue on, just so we sort of have a bit of food for thought about the East End Chinatown. So the East End Chinatown Center at the intersection of Gerrard and Broadview has a unique history rooted in the displacement and resilience of Toronto's Chinese community. Unlike the larger, more famous downtown Chinatown at Spadina and Dundas, which we will get to later in the stream, the East End Chinatown was formed as a direct alternative for those seeking affordable space when the original downtown locations were threatened. So in the 50s and 60s, so where City Hall and the old City Hall was, that was actually the original OG Chinatown. And that was all torn down. And the Spadina Chinatown was a bit more expensive, so they started relocating some of the businesses here to this end. And you'll also notice there's some like Vietnamese businesses too that are here. And Jennifer says, Pearson is sunny, unbelievable. Sorry about that. But actually when the fog was rolling in, I feel like it's starting to break a little bit now. But when it was rolling in, my friends from downtown said it was already foggy there, but it was still sunny when I left my house. So I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Here to heal. Hey, Sandy, good to see you. I've seen you in a lot of Maddie streams. Okay, so a little bit more about the early pioneers. Hey, Marie, good to see you, Marie. So once I get through Chinatown, I'll be a little bit more chatty with the chat. Just want to go through here. Hey, Toronto Transit Mobile Scooter, $2 for safe walk. If you can flip it around. Is it going you? There we go. Thank you so much for your support. Cheers, really appreciate it. Nope, we're not gonna, there we go. So the East End Chinatown officially began to take shape around 1971, a key figure in its founding with Charlie Chung, who moved to the downtown area and opened Charlie's Market, who moved from the downtown area and opened Charlie's Meat, there we go, at 383 Broadview Avenue. This moved a signal to the other merchants in the Riverdale area that the Riverdale area was a viable, low-cost alternative to the increasing expensive Spadina district. So we have that. And other early founders included Chong Wing Kam, who opened Imperial Hand Laundry and Dry Cleaner, and then K.N. Chan, who founded the famous dim sum restaurant, I can't see that word, Pearl Court, looks like, in 1982. 1982, that was a good year. Hey, Israel, good to see you. And then, yeah, this next part is going to go on about the Vietnamese. So in the late 70s and early 80s, the neighborhood saw a significant demographic shift with the arrival of Chinese Vietnamese refugees Immigrants from mainland China, Southeast Asia, and the Caribbean. Diverse mix is why you see a still high concentration of Vietnamese-owned businesses and restaurants in the area. So yeah, that's pretty fascinating stuff. So I think that's about it for what I've got for this Chinatown. Hey, Janice Lutsky, $2. Cheers, Jana. Thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. So you can see there's still like a big supermarket there. There used to be one right at the corner, but it's now an A&W because I believe it burnt down. But I bet you everything over there is probably pretty cheap, at least decently priced. Of course, you can get a haircut here for $15. And that's something the city should really allow more of, is people who have houses like this to kind of have the front be sort of a business. I think they were like proposing that for street corners in the East End. Oh, that place looks new. Lee's Dumpling House. There used to be a really good pho restaurant that was around here for decades, and I can't remember the name because it had like a train as their logo. Hey, Ali, good to see you. And there's a really, really good cheese place here. Very independently owned. Oh, the model store closed. I don't know how long ago they closed. I feel like last time I was around here they were still open, but could be wrong. That's where I used to get model car kits and Gundam model kits. So there's the really good bakery. I don't know the actual name. It says New Bakery or something. New restaurant, New Bakery. And they have really good buns, like Hong Kong baked buns. You know, you get your barbecue one, your one with the hot dog in there. Or as I found out, the direct translation is intestinal pouch. Not the most appetizing description for a hot dog, but funny nonetheless. And Rocket Red Glare says, shop local, support small businesses. Indeed. And there's a lot of small businesses around here too. And even in the because we're going to be walking through Cabbage Town, so even Cabbage Town has a couple of cute small businesses. See, and then you have an A&W here at the corner, which used to be a big supermarket. So you do get more of the Chinatown down this way. Kind of goes down towards Dundas, but you can go down a little bit. Oh, wow, I almost got splashed there. But we're going to keep going along Gerrard. So I'm not going to go down, just going to kind of go here to give you guys another view of it. And I wonder what's happening there. I think that was, wasn't that like a restaurant? And there at the Riverdale Library, shout out to our library lovers, Marie, of course, who's in the chat today. Hey, Mike Landry, good to see ya. Oh, thanks, Diva. The reminder to hit that like button if you're enjoying this. It helps share the stream. There's some nice wall mural art over here. It's a little hard to see because we're right up against it. Actually, it's somewhere around here. I don't know if Maddie's ever talked about it on the stream, but Maddie owned and operated a rage room before the pandemic, and it was somewhere around here that he had the space. So we have these really beautiful gateway arches here. Actually, that's a really nice mural there, like the cat and the panda. Look at these, really beautiful. It says the Toronto Chinese Archway. Again, my apologies about being a tiny bit congested, just getting over one of the worst colds I've had in a while. All right, Janice, thanks for stopping by. I'll probably be on for another couple hours or so, so hopefully still be on when you get home. So September 2009, a bright sunny day, community leaders, representatives of various Chinese organizations came to East Toronto Chinatown and participated in the official opening of the archway. So we're gonna keep heading west. Making my way downtown. Wow, look at like how the fog is just enshrouding Bridgepoint. And we'll get a really good shot of the Don Jail. It's like foggy, but the sun is still trying to get its butt out. Margaret Sclair says, I love books. I'm reading The Pacific Way by Saburo Ienaga. It's a very informative book by a Japanese man about World War II on the Asian continent. It sounds familiar. I think I've heard of that. There's the spooky Don Jail. Remember one of my earlier live streams, I think I sat out in front of it with everyone for half an hour. We were trying to see if we could see any ghosts. Did not see any ghosts. Oh, there's a cute dog coming up. Hey, Brett. Good to see you, Brett. The fog is super bad down by the waterfront. You can't see anything. Yeah, it's weird. It was pretty dense here about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. And now it's all starting to ease up a bit here. Oh my God, Richard, hey. And Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Richard, you found my channel. Maddie, I was just mentioning the Rage Room. And I was wondering if you ever spoke about when you owned that Rage Room at like Broadview and Gerrard on your stream ever. And Richard's another friend of mine that I know from high school. Richard is an amazing artist. Really, really amazing. I think his Instagram, it's Richard Chen Draws, I think. So you guys should definitely check that out. Maddie says, should I come down and pay a quick visit to you? Sure, I'm on my way to the other Chinatown. So I'll be hugging pretty much the streetcar line all the way from here to Chinatown. Oh wow, check out that view. It's so foggy. You can't make anything out past the Queen Street Bridge. Actually, that's the Dundas Bridge, right? Yeah. It's like nothing exists beyond that. Maddie says, I never got the chance to do anything with Yield Dandy's post 2014. I'm also debating on going out because I've done 2 major walks today, but also I rarely get time with you. Oh, that's okay, Maddie. I'm going to be doing more walks anyways, so totally if you're going to stay at home, no problem. Plus there's like a big winter storm coming tomorrow, so I'm sure we're all going to be out in that. So no worries, I hear ya. I'm wanting to stay home. And Sandy says, is it ever foggy in some parts of Toronto? More so down by the lake, I guess, because of probably the lakefront effect. No more snow, boycott snow. I don't disagree with you. I do feel, oh, it's just as foggy north. You can kind of see the St. Jamestown buildings, but they're kind of obscured. I just got a notification that the weather warning for tonight is gone. It's been upgraded to yellow. Matt says, I'd like to be able to meet you at Gerrard and Church in like 20 minutes, but wouldn't want to have you waiting for me. I mean, no worries. Keep an eye on my stream. If it works out, it works out. If not, no biggie. There's somewhere I have to be a bit later, so I am a little tight on time and can't kind of lollygag. Is that a word? So I have to be somewhere by like 7-ish. And Navin says, looking forward to everyone's TO storm streams tomorrow. Yeah. We'll all be out there. It depends how bad it is. If it's snowy, it's fine. But if it's like rainy and wet, it's not going to be that fine. Because then it just gets inside all your ports on your phone. It makes it impossible to like kind of keep things charged and going. Yeah, it almost feels like the fog is clearing a bit in Southern Regent Park. All right, Maddie, sounds good. Yeah, Maddie, I've been watching all your streams. I hear you when you mention my name and you're making fun of me. But it's all in good jest. I've also been watching, and I saw Modena, you were in the chats too. I'll give a shout out to them. Sweetly Lorelei from Niagara Falls. Vincent, been doing a lot of live streams over the weekend, and they're actually a lot of fun to watch. Like Vincent's like amazing at playing those arcade games and winning all those tickets. Maddie says, I would never make fun of you. I seem to remember somebody saying I'm pretty old. See, now the sky's all blue. Weather is fascinating and wild. Hey, Brad Palmer. It's good to see you. Maddie says, Lorelei is wonderful, super sweet. Yeah, I've enjoyed watching Vincent's streams. I never do the cool crime of slander against Eddie. I can take it. It's fine. This is a cute kid like riding on the back of his father there. He's gonna fall off for a second. Oh, look at that. That's actually really beautiful. There's like a rabbit, looks like. Either drinking the water or just dipping his nose in. Oh yeah, there's more of the rabbit here. Oh, hi Karen. Thanks for stopping in. I know you can't hear me because I don't think it does live captions. But yeah, I'll be for sure careful with the snow tomorrow. So we're just heading west along Gerrard Street West now. We're gonna turn up through Cabbage Town. We're basically gonna follow these streetcar tracks from one Chinatown to the next. Yeah, my hope is to start doing my live streams again more regularly, at least for the next month or so. I'm going to be taking a course in April that's going to be intense. It's going to be a 6-week kind of intense course, boot camp. So I'm probably not going to be able to do too much live streams then. So I'm going to try to get some of them out now. I do have a couple of edited videos that I'm working on. Sure, Maddie, although I'm gonna be, by the time I get to church, I think I'll actually be on Carlton, because I'm legit just gonna follow the streetcar tracks. So I think that'll be even a little bit closer. I'm gonna try to make it, and I made it. I wonder if these are still occupied. It doesn't look like it, because I think they're redeveloping all of these. But I mean, if they're not occupied, the sidewalks are really cleared out nicely. So I'm not sure. It's kind of spooky. It already looks like a ghost town there. But it's just odd because all the paths are totally clear. So it feels like there's signs of human activity, but no humans. Although a lot of people still have their air conditioners in. I assume that if you were moving out, you take that with you. But it just looks like there's no repair on any of the windows. Like some of them kind of boarded up. Maddie says, one thing from Tim's, get me a medium steep tea. Just with milk in it, nothing else. Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, I kind of see a light on up there, but there's like no signs of life otherwise. I guess I'd have to come at night and see if any of the windows are open or have lights on in them. Even for the walk-ups here. The Hazelnut says, always wet in Toronto City. Yeah, the snowfall was 3 weeks ago and it's still lots of snow. All right, Maddie, I'll see you shortly. So this is where a lot of the low rises were here, and they got torn down pretty quickly. Which I'm assuming they're just going to be putting up more of these kind of like condo type buildings. Sorry again about the sniffling and the throat clearing. Just at the tail end of that really bad cold. Hey Diva, welcome back. Look, you can see all those cell phone boxes up there for the cell network. This is how we get a good signal. So I should be full signal since I'm right next to them. Yeah, let's have a look. It's really mucky and muddy here right now, but yeah, they basically just flattened it. Doesn't look like they've done too much work yet. I mean, I guess this is all kind of sectioned off. Here, we'll get the camera up close. So I assume they're going to probably work on the foundation of whatever that building is, or the underground parking garage. And Diva says, just trying to finish up work over here, kind of lurking. Hope you get around to finishing up that work quickly, so you can have some more leisure time. So we're now coming up to Cabbage Town. And there goes the 506 doing its big turn down Parliament onto Gerrard Street. Oh wow, the convenience store here is closed. Diva was also checking out the Trinidad Carnival earlier. It's live today. I think I saw Princess's friend that does live streams. I think I saw that they were doing a live stream. I forget the name of the channel though. I'm really bad at remembering them. Oh, cute dogs. Okay, now that I don't have the sun blinding my eyes, I can actually see.
It's Japanese street food.
Yeah, that guy just said this is Japanese street food. Original chicken bento. Actually looks pretty good. Ah yes, Radical Tube. Thanks, Diva. That is the name of his channel. Yeah, the fog is mostly gone now. It's so strange. Like we could see all the way up Parliament now. Here's the Golden Pigeon Beer Hall, which I still haven't been to yet. Do they have like games and stuff in there? I'm actually not even sure. In my head, I'm imagining it being they have like skee ball or something. Oh, this is really good photography. Oh, they do life drawing sessions here. Look at Chinatown New Sky restaurant. These are all Chinatown photos, actually. And one of my favorite Thai restaurants is coming up. Actually, two of them, because Saigon Pie, which is right here, is actually a really, really good Thai restaurant. But the one I was thinking of was Maya Bay, right up at the corner of Carlton and Parliament.
I appreciate that.
Of course, we have House on Parliament right here. And a U-Haul dealer? I feel like that's new. There's some interesting art there. The violinist. And Richard says there's a cool pet shop just up the street from here. It's called Bestiary. That's the one that was like over on the other side, right? And they had like a giant paper mache lizard. I think they might have actually closed. I could be wrong though, but I feel like I read a blog TO article saying they closed. But Maya Bay, very delicious. They have these salted egg yolk French fries, which are really, really good. Hey, Tasink says hello, everyone. So we're now walking along Carlton, which when we pass Yonge Street, it turns into College Street. The name does. So look at how nice some of these houses are, like the kind of the architecture and even the ornamentation on some of it, because you can't really see unless I zoomed in a bit. Like the lattice work on the wood and whatnot. I think it's restorative. I don't think it's original. I don't think wood would have lasted that long. But even this one here, like right in the middle there, and that like nice sunroom there. There's businesses on this side. I feel like Egal used to be around here. Hazelman says, will the Toronto Citizen survive the dry weather? It's very wet. One second, guys. I'm gonna futz with one of the settings here for a minute. So enjoy the streetcar. Okay, I think we're good. Looks like they're doing some construction up, what street is this even? Ontario Street, there we go. Why is it always so hard for me to find signs in them? Oh no, there's one right there too. I'm just blind. Hey, Divine Oracle Podcast. Good to see ya. And my weekend was pretty good. Got to go see and hang out with some old friends I hadn't seen in a while. Oh, and I went down to the lake too to see what people were doing when it was like frozen. And man, people are wild. Like it's, like I heard that like some kid actually ended up falling through the ice recently and they had to tell people to stop going on there. Like people were going right up to like literally where the edge of the ice is and the water started and like thinking nothing of it. But you know what, like I guess I realized in Toronto, it doesn't happen too often that it's been cold enough for that long that the lake actually freezes that much. And then mine says, did I do the lake with Maddie? No, I wasn't with Maddie. But I did see Maddie's video. Maddie and I might have been around there at the same time, but his video didn't say when he was down at the lake, so it didn't give a date. And there's a classic Choo Choo Grill. Really decent breakfast. I believe it's owned by an old Greek couple. And there's another diner that we'll be passing shortly on this side, Golden Sun or something, but I believe it's closed or closing down. We're walking by St. Luke's Church right now. That's what's here over on the left side. We're coming up towards Allen Gardens. Which apparently, if you've seen Degrassi, The Next Generation, the first couple of seasons, the actress who plays Liberty Van Zant apparently hosts raves once a month inside of the greenhouse. And I kind of want to go to them. I just got to find someone to go with. But apparently they're like more like mellow friend meeting kind of raves. Like they're not like hardcore, and I think like the space is pretty limited. So and that sounds more like my vibe really. So we're looking north up Sherburne. You can see the fog is pretty much cleared out. That was a wild random fog event. Those events are more common around western coastal cities like Vancouver and San Francisco. I think in San Francisco they actually have a name for the fog. They give it a nickname. I forget what it was. But it like rolls in really thick and then disappears after an hour or two. Hey, look who it is.
How you doing, Mike?
Good, how's it going?
For you?
Oh, thank you.
Good
Oh my
to see you,
gosh.
my friend.
Now I have to do the thing that
Elbows?
you did
Elbows?
last week where you had to have two things in each hand. And
Well, see, I was going to get you 2 cups. So that way you would have twice it, and you have to hold that in your third hand.
here, want to hold on to my gimbal for a second?
I guess if I missed it, it's fine.
And then, yeah. What was the problem you were saying with your cord that it keeps...
Oh, what happens is that because of the way that this is situated, my dongle fits directly into the side.
Mhm.
So what happens is that as I walk through, it'll just inevitably push it out a little bit as I keep going.
This one has that problem like that too, actually. Even though it comes out of the
Yeah.
back, it still
Yeah.
it still smacks that like arm on the side.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I finally had an excuse to wear like the most extra glasses I've ever had in my life.
They're really nice.
They are ridiculous.
Where do the batteries go for it though?
They're in a giant
Harold.
battery pack that's in the back of my... It's actually in my hood, I'm not going to lie.
So Modana says,
Extra,
hey Maddie.
extra.
Karen says hi. Timmy says hi.
Hi, Timmy.
Marie says, hey Maddie. Haunting Life says, hey Maddie. Sandy says, Maddie, your fan club is here.
They had to go somewhere. I just finished walking like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was watching. You guys,
Yeah.
you and Randy went
Yeah.
all the way to Bathurst, I think?
Yes. We did the first half of Bathurst. I would have done the whole thing today. But fortunately / unfortunately, I actually woke up this morning at 9:30. And they're just like, you have a booking at 10. And I was just like, oh crap. I
No
should
way.
probably,
Like an actual like tour booking?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So did you give a tour this morning?
Yes.
Oh, right on.
So I did like a nice 3-hour tour, got to show them around the city. And then, lovely British couple. Super sweet people.
How did they just find you on the website? Have they seen the streams?
I guess so. I should probably ask how people find me.
Just give a questionnaire. Like,
That's not a bad idea, actually. But it's usually just via tour or whatever. They'll just be like, you got this booking here. And just like, yay, I can live for a day.
yeah.
It's nice. But
That's good. I'm actually really excited to hear that you got a booking though. That's really awesome.
Don't get me wrong.
Hopefully, like
I
with
don't
the
have a lot of bookings coming up, but things are starting to pick up a little. Things are starting.
yeah, I was gonna say hopefully with the warm weather coming, you're gonna get something more regular, like with bookings and people wanting tours and whatnot.
That's the hope. That is the hope. I do tours in the city, so if you or anyone you know is coming to Toronto,
My God, that's stuck in my head now. It's your spiel, and
It's
the way
my
it's your
spiel.
delivery of it is consistent.
I've reduced it down from every half hour to every hour.
I was watching
I felt like it was too much before.
I was watching that documentary yesterday that everyone's talking about now, the one
America's
about
Next Top Model?
yes, exactly.
I just saw that today, and I literally left. I just went to Joel. I'm just like, please find this for me. I need to see this.
And I thought it was interesting how they were saying like how many times Tyra had to say America's Next Top Model. You're still in the running for America's Next Top Model.
Here's the thing: you're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top, and just like,
But you can't say that like that long though, right?
and it's such a run-on weird sentence. It's always been a weird sentence.
Yeah.
I'm thinking way too much about it. A series that is in no way, in any shape or form, relevant in any.
No, but I was just thinking like how when you're consistently delivering a line, be it like on YouTube or
It sticks in the. It sticks
yeah,
in
it sticks in your head. It's just like there's YouTubers I watch and they always open with the same thing, and that's why I started opening always with like hello bonjour. I think I was saying something different at first, and then a friend recommended.
Bonjour, hi.
No, I can't believe it. I do not remember. I'd have to look at my old videos. So just say hello bonjour from Toronto, more specifically X and X,
Fair.
like whatever intersection I'm at.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. But I feel like it's only people who are like rewatching the live streams that will ever hear that.
Fair.
So,
Because yeah, they kind of have to catch you right at the beginning, and no one ever starts right at the beginning.
yeah. Although you have a lot of people that start right at the beginning, actually.
I have a couple who kind of hop in every time.
Yeah, you do
Timmy,
the.
Juanita. Timmy will be there and immediately talk about food. I'm just like, you know what? I can consistently rely on you to make sure that I eat, which is beneficial these days. But I figure I can join you to like Young and Bay, or Young or to Bay. One of those options.
Yeah. Well, however you want to walk. I'm walking to Chinatown and.
I would join here. I just want to like.
Says, Eddie, can you ask Maddie how Karen is doing, please?
Who?
Karen?
Karen.
Haunting Live asked that, can I ask Maddie how Karen is doing, please?
Karen.
Karen on the Humber? Or is it different Karen? Or
I don't know.
Maddie does not know. I mean,
I don't. Do I know a Karen? I know a couple Karens, I guess. Good.
he says good? Question mark, question mark?
Yeah, that's been my day so far today.
Holy shit, 35, can I show? 34,000, it's not gonna focus, of course. Anyways, it says 34,000 steps.
Yes. And the lines are from the attack.
Oh, she said it's Katie, not Karen.
Katie.
Katie.
Katie's been fine. Katie's been fine.
He says Katie's been fine if you can't hear.
I am so excited. Do you want me to hold something for you?
No, I'm just looking to see if my mic was still down there or if it fell under my jacket.
No, Katie is well. I am excited when I go to Orlando. People can actually meet Katie Prime.
Are you gonna replace Katie someday when she's beyond her years?
I'm probably gonna have since the thing happened.
So where did the
She
name
has-
Katie come from?
My friend Katie. I have a
Is
friend.
Katie also difficult?
No, Katie's actually lovely.
So it's the opposite.
Yeah, but like, I had such affection for Katie, and now I thought it would transfer, and it did. But then I named something Katie. Katie's probably one of the most spitfire people I ever know.
Not as
She's
from
like
the
as
past.
sassy as I am, but a woman.
Said, is that
So-
Mark Kennedy? I think I saw him double touching the crosswalk in the distance. It's Mark Kennedy.
Is that someone? Is that the guy who double tapped the curling puck?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, right. I got disqualified.
Did they dance? I heard that they won.
Really? I
don't
thought
know.
they. Yeah.
I don't follow. I can't even spell Olympics. I don't even know.
So this is the diner. I was talking about diners earlier.
diner's
Choo
so
choo.
good.
It's closing down though.
No!
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was what I saw on BlogTO. Why do I get all my news from BlogTO? Who knows?
It's there. It's accessible.
But yeah, I saw that it was like closing down in like a month or two. I think it was this one. I don't see any sign.
That would be really sad. That's like one of my favorite places to go.
I said, sorry, curling reference, sore subject. Yeah, well, Maddie got the curling reference. He knew who it was.
I got a
You
sports
got it right.
reference. I am so proud of myself.
Yeah, he finger tapped the curling stone or rock or stone, and it's one
Why
of
does
those.
that sound like it's? Why does that sound like it's sexual?
It could be. You never know. So what's on the agenda for your walk tomorrow with the storm supposedly coming?
I don't know. I didn't even realize there was a storm. I'm not good at like precog.
Could somebody in the chat, Modano, if you're there, someone share Maddie's channel? Karen is asking about it. It's a
Karen or Katie?
no, Karen, another Karen. Karen doesn't watch with the volume on though, so she can't hear me. Thanks Modano. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Modano.
Modano's the best.
He really is. Oh my god, he is so on it.
Yeah.
When I was at the beer fest and like I was talking to the vendors, within seconds, he would have the vendor notice up. And
Oh yeah, he does that when we go to
It was incredible. I was like, this is legitimately amazing.
Yeah, when Sim and I go to the One of a Kind show, he does that, and it's just like it's so helpful.
It's lovely and it's needed. And yeah.
We need to get Modano a gift card for all the wonderful work he's been doing.
Gosh, one day I can't wait to be able to afford gift cards for people. one day, we'll get there.
You'll get there.
Yes.
Milestone unlocked. Bought gift card for someone.
Bought a gift card for someone. So I figure I'll come back and do the things I need to do after.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just looking for an excuse to wear the shades.
Oh, can you turn them on? Are they lit up?
I think they're lit up, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess because it's like
Hold on,
daylight,
hold on.
they're very weak. No, I think they're on.
But I can do.
Can you make them? They match your hair, by the way. That's. Oh.
Or this, so it's like a slow blink. I can just do that.
You get ones that like it spells words out, like a marquee.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Just like you just store the battery in the hood.
Yeah, you have to hide the battery somewhere. They haven't quite figured out how to integrate them into the glasses themselves.
Well, the glasses are like it's cheap plastic, right?
Yeah.
That being said, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if these are ionized to actually like guard against the sun.
Yeah. I guess you'll find out one day when you go blind from looking at the sun.
I haven't looked at the sun in hours. We're fine. I'm not like Trump who does it just for fun.
Oh yeah, didn't he look at the
Directly at the eclipse.
Oh, there's Randy. Randy's never been on my channel, but there he is.
That's right.
Hello, Randy.
Go home.
Hi.
Nice
Go
to
home.
finally meet you. I'm Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
Ready, Eddie.
Eddie.
Hi, Eddie. Pleased to meet you. I salute your coffee and your... Yeah, so I did get that yogurt.
Good.
I did have the Taco Tuesday because I need to get my iron content up.
This is
And
the Scene Toronto. SEEN Toronto.
The Scene Toronto. There we go.
Yes.
Was on Maddie's
We
live stream
literally-
earlier
we
every
literally just did
Tuesday.
a walk.
Yeah, no, we did. Yeah, like I... Yeah, hey, nice to meet you. What are you planning on doing today?
I'm heading to Chinatown. I'm covering the two Chinatown, so I started in the east side, and I have like a history blurb about each one. So when I get to the west one, I'm going to talk about that. And basically, I'm emulating you because you're so helpful with all the information that you have every time you do your walks with Maddie. So
Thank you. Yeah, no, like, the two Chinatowns are like really cool historical stories.
yeah, I didn't know that there was an original Chinatown where City Hall stands, and they raised that. So
There is a line by French historian, nations are defined by what they choose to remember.
yeah,
Sometimes I think they're also defined by what they choose to forget. until
yes,
someone digs it up.
exactly.
But yeah, cool. Well, I will put my yogurt in the fridge and I will let you continue.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, Matt.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Randy.
Good to see you, Randy.
I'll see you later.
Okay, that's funny.
That was funny. Where did you guys part ways at?
I went to Planet Fitness
Mm-hmm.
because I had to essentially cancel my account for like the following month
Ah.
because I'm leaving for Fringe, and when I do Fringe stuff, like I'm
Oh,
not
they'll let you
here.
pause? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm just gonna like, they're just like, we can pause it for like 3 months. And I'm just like, just cancel it for now. But I'm also just like, now that I'm walking for 2 hours every day, I'm just like, do I really need this right now? The answer is not really.
Do you find your legs are getting much firmer and thicker, or?
Well, you can.
Yeah, I think so.
mean,
It
I
does
thought I
help.
was vain before, but now I'm just like approaching dangerous levels of egotism.
When I was
So-
doing it like consistently daily, like a year and a half ago, yeah, like within like a month, I could definitely feel it. But then I've been slacking off with it, so I'm trying to like
Which is good because it's given me a foothold.
There you
I
go.
just, like-
Well, I'm trying to do it more regularly now. So, what is going on? I hear like a fire alarm. Do you hear that? That like
I
brrr,
think that's a fire alarm, probably in
like a
the-
condo building fire alarm.
Yeah, probably, or it could just be the TMU gym up there.
Sandy says Randy is Toronto's walking encyclopedia.
He really is.
I find it so cool
You
too
know
because
what?
he's
I'm
not
gonna
even.
lie. I did just have a donut today, so if 4 more people from your stream subscribe to mine.
Oh,
that
nice.
means I'll
That's
have,
cool.
I'll have it validated retroactively.
That's cool. I'm so glad to hear that. Actually, that's really good. Yeah, this like the Toronto walktuber community is like it's amazing because it's not like other YouTube communities where everybody gets competitive. Here,
Yeah.
it's more like we're trying to help build each other up.
Yeah. Even like everyone brings their own unique flavor.
Yeah.
Most of that flavor is I like trains, but it's good, and we're all in the pool, and I always like to say a high tide raises all boats.
Yeah.
And except for Johnny. Johnny's the worst.
He's in
I should
Thailand
probably
right
clarify.
now.
I'm joking. I am
Yeah, I know.
joking.
No, we love Johnny.
We do.
Johnny's actually really friendly. I was really
I still
surprised.
never met
when-
him in person. Funny enough.
I expected him to be kind of cold, but then meeting him, and then even when he's like messaging and we're chatting and whatnot, he's very warm and friendly and supportive, and
Nice.
yeah.
I feel like he's a pretty good staple. I feel like here's the thing. I don't feel like any two of us do the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have. My whole thing is I'm really trying to turn mine into like a joint talk show.
Oh, you guys can hear the alarm. That's funny.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, everybody does something different, right? Like I try to. I think my goal is to go somewhere each stream where I can talk a bit about like the history.
So you
Just
want
so-
to do what I do?
Yeah,
I'm the tour guide.
but
Yeah.
but
Well, fun. On that note, do you know what this building is here?
which one are you pointing at?
The one where the Tokyo Smoke is now?
That was a Starbucks, but
Well, this was one of the earliest buildings that was built when power was created. Like power was in Toronto. But if
really,
you go in there, it has Toronto's oldest.
what are they?
It has
getting
Toronto's
all
first
angry?
and oldest elevator. And you
No
can actually
way.
go up. It has the whole slam across.
What?
If you ever want like a cool experience, just go in and just take the elevator.
Hey, brown biscotti. Yeah, there's still a bit of snow, but we're gonna have more snow in about 12 hours.
Oh God.
That's cool. So have you?
Enjoy this with
Sorry to
them.
go back on this. Have you gone inside there to ride said elevator?
Not recently.
You-
The only time I went in there was to size up my wedding ring. So that was a while ago.
Can you? You should go in there and totally take a video, like a pre-record of it.
Yeah, probably could.
Because some people go into the One King West and there's a vault, a bank vault, and it's like one of Toronto's oldest bank vaults, and you can just walk into it.
Oh, cool.
You can't live stream it because it's literally a Faraday cage because it's all like metal and iron.
I figure I can cross with you, go to Bay, and then I'll probably turn back and come.
Sounds good.
Turn back and come back around.
Yeah, Haunting Live. Maddie was talking about this building right here having the oldest elevator in Toronto that's still operational.
I will asterisk that still operational as of like
As of 5 years, 6 years ago?
10 years ago.
All right. So,
8 years ago. 8 years ago.
so TDB if it still is running.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about the sirens. So there's a Franz here, and I've been told this is the oldest Franz.
I believe that.
Right over there, my godsister's mother told me a bunch of stories how she used to go there as a kid. Unfortunately, she passed away like 15 years ago or so. But
Who, Fran?
no, not Fran. I don't know where Fran. Where's that bitch? Where's Fran? But no, it's just interesting. And they only recently, by recently I mean within the last decade or so, opened up that top floor or made it into something.
It's like a nightclub now, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I went up there and I can't remember why or when. We're passing by College Park.
Yes. Which is where I will go in. I'm just like, I can just go get alcohol and then head back home.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, the LCBO, yeah.
Have you heard about my dear personal friend, the Whitney Building?
No.
Wait, you've never?
I've heard of
never
this, but I didn't know it was
subjected you to the Whitney
your dear personal friend. But I know it's one of your favorite buildings because it's empty at the top.
Building? Yes.
Yeah.
Just like me.
I always thought
Completely vacant on the top half.
it looked like from far away because it's got kind of such a cool
Art Deco Batman.
yeah, Art
animated
Deco
series feel.
tower. Like there should be like a Final Fantasy villain in the top floor of
Oh
it.
my god, yes.
You know?
That's probably why it's been blocked off.
Yeah,
You know,
but
that's New Toronto lore right there.
but there's videos of people sneaking inside of it, and somebody
cool.
getting a drone to like look in the windows and just how like stuck in time it looks. Although it's empty, it's just like
I should ask my friend. It's just like, how can I get in here? Because like, sure, quote unquote, it's unsafe, but also like, I walked on the lake yesterday.
yeah.
Don't do that today, or ever. It's unsafe. But oh my God, was it cool? Never do the cool crime of what we did.
It's like I don't get how like urban explorers do their content and don't get like arrested or because there's literally proof of them committing a trespassing crime.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it works, but they must get like some permission before, especially if they're like a bigger YouTuber.
Of course. But it's like one of these days I will go into the Whitney building and go have some fun. But that day is not today. Alright.
Alrighty.
Is that Brooklyn? What the actual fuck?
Are we
is
seeing
Brooklyn?
some? Oh, that you did a walk with like a few
Yeah.
days ago. That's so funny. We're meeting all the Maddie's walktuber friends. Now they're going the other way.
Just to be warned.
I'll wait for Maddie to interact with his friends before I take off so he could say a proper goodbye.
This is Danny.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
This is
Are
Brooklyn.
you streaming right now?
He is streaming right now.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
You did a walk with Maddie like a few days ago or
days
something,
ago.
right?
Recently.
Literally
Yeah.
2 days ago.
How was your first walk? I caught some of it, but not all of
The
it.
second walk together.
Second walk, yeah.
Yeah.
Second walk. The other one was very, very cold.
Which it's going to be very, very cold and gross now for the next couple of days going forward.
That's
So
what I've heard. But it was nice today. I didn't have to wear a coat at work, so that was good.
yeah, that's
Are
good.
you just getting home from work now?
I am. I need to go have dinner.
Fair. Well, I'm going to drag you to the LCBO.
Okay, fine. I'll come.
And then,
All right, I
are
will.
you going to the 10th
I'm
anniversary of K Station tonight?
Possibly, I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, I'll be in the area, so why
Well,
not?
why
Yeah.
don't you come by for a drink before? Bring a sip.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Bye. Oh no, Sandy, that wasn't Green Knight. That was what did Maddie say his name was? I'm bad with names. Brooklyn. There we go. But now we are back, and we are going to continue westward to Chinatown. Brooklyn. Thank you, Monano. He seemed really nice. I still have my steep tea from Maddie. This is going to give me the energy to get through this evening. Yeah, Brooklyn. It's okay though, Sandy. I get the confusion. They both have long hair. And they both seem pretty cool. Although I overheard Green Knight on one of his recent streams mention that he used to or still works at medieval times as an actual knight. And that's like really cool. Oh, look at the pyramid building there. I wonder if anyone's tried to live stream in the Mars building yet, and if they kicked you out. It's kind of like a thoroughfare mall in a way. I wonder if I should brave it and go look in. I worked briefly for a scientist that was doing biological studies. I think it was like cell studies out of this building. But they were inside the skyscraper part, or that big glass part up there. But the downstairs seemed pretty cool. Like it seemed like a mall. There was Nanoleaf, those light panels. They had an office there. I think Airbnb also had an office there. Carl says, actually looked at a condo on the 79th floor of the Aura, 2,400 square feet, and they wanted $960 a month for maintenance. The maintenance is ridiculous in Toronto, but for 2,400 feet, that's actually cheap for maintenance, because there's condos, like the old one I used to live in, which was only about 750 feet and is now around $800 a month for maintenance, which is ridiculous, because they usually do it by per square foot. Hey, Zach. Good to see you, Zach. Man, the Schwartz-Reisman Innovation Campus. There we go. That's the name of this really, really architecturally cool building, which kind of blends a bit of the Brutalist architecture of past times, but with more glass windows. And we're coming up to University. College and University. And Carl says, at night, the top 5 floors of the Aura are always lit up like a candle, and those are the unsold units. Also, I believe the Aura installed those strip LED lights on the outside of it before the city had regulations, and that upset a lot of people. So the city had to put in regulations for external lights on buildings. I guess for both light pollution and environmental reasons, for like birds and whatnot. Which I say boo, because I think buildings that have really cool lights on the outside make the city look more interesting at night. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you, Michelle. Sky's a really beautiful color right now. Hunting Live says, what location is to kids as my nephew has to go there tomorrow? I'll point it out as soon as we cross the street here, just because they do not give you much time to cross this road before the signal starts changing. But we're looking south right now from college, Southdown University, and Sick Kids is, I believe, that building right there, this one. But they stretch all the way back to the street behind us, which I forget the name of, because it's a pretty big building. In fact, I think the main entrance is back on that side now. So I don't think you enter off the university side. But hopefully that helps you out. I have been there a bunch of times as a kid. Whenever there was an emergency, that's where my parents would take me. It would always be Sick Kids. There's the pharmacy building at U of T. Oh, and here we go. There's a nice little shot of the CN Tower peeking out there. He's getting gold in his eyes. Oh wow, that's interesting, Haunting Live. I've never heard of this procedure, but hopefully it helps his issues out and whatnot. Hey, Miss Lobo Bob. 5:55. Oh, is that the time it is right now? What happens at 5:55? Yeah, my phone's not doing a good job at showing it, but I wish I could change the exposure. There we go. Give me that kind of works. So if I point it up, it's like it kind of overblows it, so you can't actually see how nice the sky is. It looks like it's white, but it's actually kind of a dark blue, and in the distance it's a little bit orange and pink. And of course there's a big gross puddle here. There you go, you can kind of see it now. It's just a number thing. Yeah, my friend says when you look at the clock, she says, when you look at the clock and it's 11:11, it means an angel is thinking about you. I was like, oh, so I hope that means you're thinking about me at 11:11. You'd have to say, when the city is wet, the colors from the lights really glow in the reflections on the sidewalk. So we're currently walking west on College towards Spadina. And over there on the right side is the U of T St. George campus, which is where I did my undergrad. In fact, I remember being stuck one summer in a classroom in the Miners building. I can't remember if it was this building or if it was this building. But it sucked. There's no air conditioning, no ventilation of any kind. We were all like dying in there. I remember one time one of the students asked the professor, could we go outside and do it in the park, do a lecture in the park? And she's like, no. Really mean professor, actually. Yes, we're just south of King's College Circle. I believe that's the entrance to it. Right up there. And there's the Prenup Pub, which I think was another O'Grady's for a bit and then had a name change. Prenup Pub. So before you get married, make sure you come to this pub. Although it's looking like it's closed. So don't come here. I don't know what's going on here. All these are closed now. It looks like there's a development going on here. Probably similar to this development here, because it used to be these kind of stores here before this condo got put up. Because I remember there was always a Starbucks here, but it was like an older Starbucks. And now it's all new and refreshed. Ah, yes, Miss Lobo Bob, the Lillian Smith Memorial Branch. I'll have to remember to point it out for you and Marie, for our library lovers. So we're now on the south side of St. George Street, which turns into Beverly Street going south. Kind of does a zippy-doo over College Street. I'm remembering what Johnny said, that whatever hand is holding the gimbal just goes ice cold. And he's right, my gimbal hand is now freezing. I'm trying to finish my tea so I could discard it and swap hands. So over there is the U of T bookstore, which you're free to go in and look around and browse if you want. Oh, there's a paper crane down here. Looks like a plush one. Looks like it's got like a tag on it. I hope its owner finds it. So it says there will be a history there. When the street changes name or doesn't quite reconcile with the other street, there's usually a historical reason. I wonder if, because it was probably hard to tell on my stream, but like it's like a few feet over, like Beverly kind of shifts a little bit towards the east. What I think is interesting, and I always wanted to look at the history of, like, is Leslie Street, how it just dead stops a block north of Gerrard, and then it continues in the exact same parallel line just over on the north side of the Don Valley, as if it was just like completely bisected. And if you look on Google Maps, they line up pretty accurately. Sorry about my whistly nose. I'm just getting over, I think I've said this like 10 times now on my stream, but just want to reiterate for anyone who's new here that I'm just getting over a really, really bad cold that I had for last week. That really completely knocked me out. Probably one of the worst colds I've had in a decade. So I'm still a little bit stuffy. In fact, I could feel my energy is already very, very depleted. Even just from this walk, but we shall continue. We'll keep going. So there we go. There's the Lillian H. Smith Memorial Library. Right here. For Marie and Miss Lobobob, our library lovers. Really actually beautiful buildings, very, very distinct looking. And then we have the two, are they griffins? I think they're called griffins, right? In the front. Yeah, check out these really nice griffins. Although maybe, I don't know, one's a lion, one has a lion's head. And then the other one has an eagle's head. But the bodies are both lion bodies, and then they both have wings. Yeah, they both have wings, Miss Lobobob. See? So griffins. I guess it's interchangeable. Like even if they have a lion head or a bird head, it's still a griffin. I'll go back here, get another view before we bid them adieu. You can have a look inside. It's a little bit dated. It looks very 80s still in there. Like look at the carpet. Look at that carpet. And the wooden chairs. It's kind of cozy looking actually. I won't lie. I wouldn't mind ripping up the carpet and grabbing these chairs and putting them in my bedroom. Oh yeah, so Panera opened up here last year, and I went a few months ago and I was so excited because I forgot that they opened up here and I missed Panera. And man, let me tell you guys, I went in there and I ordered my combo or whatever, and it was like $22 for like half a tuna sandwich and like a tiny soup and an apple. And I was just like flabbergasted. I was like, did I really just pay $22 for like a sip of soup, half a sandwich and a small sandwich, mind you, and an apple? Like, oh man. So sadly, I have broken up with Panera. Panera and I are no longer speaking. Unless they magically fix their prices. Yeah, Timmy, it was $22. I was like, what the heck, man? I could get like a sub and a half from Subway at that price. Before the pandemic, you could easily get 2 subs at that price, but, or 2 foot-long subs. Like I ate it and I'm like, well, I'm still hungry. I don't know what's going on. And even then, they also upcharge you if you want to switch your apple out for a bag of chips, which used to be free. It's now like $1.50 for like a small bag of chips. Look at the sign over at El Mocambo. So we're at Spadina and College right now. So we're gonna head down through Chinatown. We're gonna walk on the west side because I think it's a little bit more interesting. So it says the lion-headed griffin on the left is Edgar, named for Edgar Osborne of the Children's Literature Collection. The eagle-headed griffin on the right is Judith, named for Judith Merrill. Oh, so both me and the lion are both Eddies. That's cool. I have a kindred spirit now with that lion-headed griffin. Oh, boo. There was a cute raccoon drawing there, but I realized it was AI. Hidden details. Smaller creatures, including a mouse, owl, and fox, are tucked into the design of the sculptures. Next time I go back, I'm going to have to get a closer look at all that. You remember like a year ago or so, I went to the well and there was that giant, really cool like sculpture that has so much detail on it. And I think I spent like a half an hour on the live stream looking at all the details. Hey, Magically Ever Melanie. It's good to see ya. This is the retro video game store, A&C Games. I haven't been here in a while, but I keep meaning to come browse. Oh, they have a giant Labubu in the window. Oh, I didn't realize, what was this called? The Red Room or Java Hut? Whatever it was called, it's closed now. Now this is a place you could go and you could get a really good deal for a sandwich and a soup, and it was usually around $12. 10 to 12. I see a lot of the restaurants are open, but I mean, a lot of them it's going to be business as usual today for Chinese New Year's because they're still going to get customers. But I imagine maybe out in Markham, a lot of those businesses were probably closed.
All I need is my music and a vibe. Got that 100%.
And Wayne says 44% of the restaurants in Canada are not profitable. Prices must go higher. I do know there's very slim profit margins in restaurants and the food industry right now. I'm quite aware of that, but there is a lot of gouging too. I understand smaller businesses having to do it, especially if their suppliers are keeping their prices up, but like Panera, it's a little bit ridiculous. $22 for like this smallest amount of food. A lot of these dishes look really delicious. Crispy duck with taro paste. And Timmy says, I gotta grow my own food, something. It's getting too crazy. Not a bad idea. Last year I tried to grow strawberries, but I was too late to plant them. I planted them in June when I should have really done it in like April. And they started sprouting, they finally started blossoming in like October, but it was too late by then. So no strawberries were had. Ah, this place seems pretty new. Cosmo Cafe Bar. That's interesting to try to go compete with Krispy Kreme right over there. I would rather support the small coffee place, of course, but I think if I was choosing a business place, I don't think I would want to be near a big chain. At half, we're passing by the all-popular Rolson, a Toronto staple, known for putting, I call them white garbage bags. They're just like white plastic sheets because it makes it so much easier for them to just clean up after people are done. They just remove the plastic table cover, but it looks like a cut up white garbage bag. Hey, Jollykins. We still have snow. Hope it all melts soon. Wishful thinking, because we're getting more snow tomorrow morning. I wonder if we can take a little oop-de-doop through Kensington Market. So there used to be, oh gosh, this was such a long time ago, maybe 15 or more years ago, a tech lab that was here. And it was one of the first times I saw a 3D printer. Because my friend was a part of this lab, so I got invited to go check it out. Pretty sure it was in this building. Oh, and there's some copyright music ahead, so we're gonna cross sides to not get smacked by it. Although I guess that's the risk I took coming into St. Lawrence, or sorry, at Kensington Market. So we're gonna keep on walking and going forward. And there's a Cobb's Red around here, right? Or there used to be? Can't really remember. But keep walking, keep walking. Ooh, beef patty place. Keep walking. It feels like the music is like echoing everywhere. It's like I can't escape it. But let's see. Oh, that's funny. Dollar Smokes, but it looks like the Dollarama sign there. Smells like incense. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen this, but it's a community fridge. Take what you need, leave what you can. Do leave fresh produce, dairy, bread, protein, pantry items, grab and go foods, personal care items, PPE. Don't leave expired food, rotting food, home cooked food, open packages. This is new. This is actually really, really cool. My curiosity is to look inside, but I'm not going to. I would only look inside if I actually had purpose to open it, be it that I was going to leave food. So I think I'm going to make a mental note to come back sometime and leave something in there. This is Kensington Market, Jollykins. But we're going to loop back and head back to Chinatown. I just wanted to come in here and have a peek. I feel I haven't been here in a while. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a Jimmy's Coffee here. And Jolly Ken says we have those. That's cool. That's my first time seeing one. I think that's a really clever idea. Just one of those like help your community out, right? I wish I saw more of them. I wonder if there's more of them around the city. I'm gonna look it up later after I've done my stream and see. Maybe there's one near me. But I wonder if they're powered or they're just like coolers. Wolf dog, hot dog.
Is it like good? Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember when this used to be a cheese shop and now it's a jewelry shop. There's so much like random music just being played everywhere here, which is kind of a nice vibe if you're just like walking around here, but not if you're a walktuber. So I'm gonna actually mute before I walk through this next part, so sorry guys. So the place that actually is blasting that music out of actually has really cool things on the inside. I sort of looked inside when I walked by and I wanted to stop a bit, but unfortunately the music is preventing me from doing that and showing it off to you guys. But I guess it's intuitive for them because they play it to attract people to come look at their stuff, right? So detract the walktubers. That's how you get rid of walktubers. You play copyright music. We need Kurt Affair to come and make that joke. Moonbeam. Moonbeam's been here like forever. Really, really good coffee. When I'd like come here on weekends in like 2005, because me and my friends would always meet up around here, Moonbeam was always where we'd start because we get our coffee from there. But I feel I haven't had their coffee in 20 years, so I don't know if it's actually still any good. But I'm assuming it is since they're still in business. So this is the vegan/vegetarian restaurant right here. Saigon Lotus. Really, really delicious food here. They briefly opened up a location at right by Yonge and Charles, but it didn't seem to last too long. Which is sad because this location is always pretty busy every time I've come. And then over here on my left side is Pho Hung, which they are closed today. So they are observing Chinese New Year, but they are really, really good Vietnamese food. There used to be another Pho Hung across the street from the ROM, almost near where the McDonald's is, was upstairs. But that closed down probably about 10, 15 years ago or so. You guys can hear me fine since I unmuted the mic, right? So this building here, where the Scott Mission is, it used to be, I'm not sure what it used to be, actually. I think I can picture the building in my head because it had 2 stone lions in the front here. But I know a lot of people were very superstitious about it and said it was like a morgue. So nobody would really go in there, and businesses didn't really do too well in there. Thanks, Moreno. Oh, look at this little dog. Oh, he posed for the camera. So I think I heard a guy that we just walked by. I think he said, like, I think that's a walktuber. I don't know, I might have misheard, but I'm just like thinking, like, oh my God, it's walktubers starting to infiltrate the vernacular. Miss LeBlanc says where the silver dollar was. No, the silver dollar is north of College. And I think it still exists. They had to incorporate it as part of the condo. Yeah, the Waverly. No, I'm a couple of blocks south of that. I'm just north of Dundas now. But no, it was a Chinese building. It was like a red building that had 2 stone dog statues out front, and my friends and their parents always had tales that like that building is like cursed and haunted because it used to be a morgue. And that's why, like, I think it was a dim sum place, but that's why they had to put those stone dogs at the front to stop the spirits from coming in. I kind of like superstitious stuff like that. So there's the new McDonald's that's mobile order only or takeout only. You said that, yeah, so that building is now a Scott Mission. It was the Scott Mission, Miss Lobo Bob, you're correct. That was north of College, but that's been closed down and that's all a condo now. So now it's the street behind me. I don't know the name of that street. But yeah, it's moved closer to Dundas. And here we have Dragon City. So Dragon City and Chinatown Center both opened in the 80s. And they were really, really interesting malls back in the day. I mean, they're still quite interesting now, but a little bit more dead than they used to be. But unfortunately, as I found out through Ken Continuum's videos, they do not let you film inside of these buildings. If you're curious to see what Chinatown Center looks like, which is the one that we're coming up to, you could check out Ken Continuum's channel. He put up a video, I think last week, where he went inside. And he was in there for all of like maybe 5 minutes. And then the security told him he was not allowed to film in there. So he asked why, wasn't really given a reason. And then he left. He did try to argue it a little bit. He was like, this is like a public space. I'm showing off the businesses. This will help people come. But they were not having it. Also, these arches are really, really beautiful against the dark blue of the sky right now. Red is really popping on them. You can see it's interesting. The CN Tower is red, and that building also has red lights up. Look at the cute, the good luck cats all there.
The cat.
It's like the cat.
No, there is a cat.
Oh, and all the red pocket, the red envelopes. Lots of different designs for them. And Carl says in a couple of weeks the clocks will move ahead an hour. I'm assuming you mean clocks and not the parks. Yeah, that's good news. I'm all for more daylight. Although it was nice when I started the stream around 4:30 that it was still sunny out. Oh wow, the hot pot place is very busy. So I know that on Chinese New Year there's certain foods you're supposed to eat. I think the egg is for good health. Eating noodles is for a long life. I think eating dumplings is for wealth. Not sure what hot pot. I guess hot pot you could have noodles in there. You could kind of mix and dumplings. So I guess you could kind of put a mix of stuff. Oh yeah, it's Mardi Gras. Yeah, it's a Fat Tuesday today. So I think this is it Dr. Sun Yat-sen? I can't actually tell. I can't get close enough because of the snow to see. But this is Chinatown Center, so we could at least get a look of it from the outside. When it was like newer, like I remember coming here in the mid 90s, it was such a cool, really, really busy, frenetic mall. Kind of like what Pacific Mall is now. Although I think this opened around the same time as, well, probably a bit after Pacific Mall. But it was always so busy. But then the last few times I've gone in this mall, it's been dead. It's an interesting business, a cannabis lawyer. But I used to love coming here on weekends and just like browsing things that you wouldn't see at like at another mall. Like just all just having memories. I remember one time I bought this little box. It was a little red box. It was only a few dollars. And when you open it, there's like a little metal cricket that was on a spring. So it looked like it would hop a little bit. And this guy behind me is talking very loud and it was triggering me a little bit. But anyways, you'd open this box and this cricket was inside of it, and then you'd hear the chirping, the incessant chirping. It was like a solar powered thing, so you need light on. But I remember oddly one night, I heard it chirping through the box. Yeah, why is that car not turning? And it creeped me out because I could hear a cricket in the middle of the night. So I don't know what went on, and I ended up throwing it out because I was so sick of it by then. But for the first week that I had that little cricket in the box, I loved it. The great thing about dumplings is you can do so many things with them. And they go great with just about any style of meat. Yeah, dumplings are so versatile. Yeah, I need to eat more egg noodles because I realized egg noodles are a lot lower in carbs than regular pasta. And they have quite a bit of protein, because they're made with like more eggs. But yeah, that was pretty much Chinatown. So we'll keep walking for a bit. I still have some time. I think I'll make my way down towards Front Street.
Already, like when I put it on, it wasn't sticking out. Yeah.
Hey, Maddie, may have got home, but I also may have died. I'm not sure yet. Well, I would applaud your incorporeal form for being able to type if you're dead. Because that's a feat and a half. It's funny, you don't feel like there's a big storm coming. It just feels so early spring tonight. It's actually got me like really excited. I don't know why. I have so much excitement. And I don't know why. I don't know if I'm excited about the snowstorm. I don't know if I'm excited that it's getting warmer, even though we're about to take a dip back into the colder weather. Maddie says, died from happiness, my heart is full. That's a good death to have. But your legs may actually be dead. Aw.
That's what I found.
Yeah, Carl, Saturday's Spadina's a fun walk. Mr. Bob says that fog though, it was our harbinger. It was nuts. So I live in the East End like you, Miss Lobo Bob, and when I left my house around 3:30 to walk to Logan, it was sunny and nice and bright, and then it just like rolled in like a wall. Well, Maddie, you might have to cast a resurrection spell on your legs. You need them. Unless you plan to do handstands while you're doing your walks around Toronto. It's like the upside down clowns at the Santa Claus parade. And that's interesting. New York slider burgers. So Bob says, and a chill has befallen us. It is a little bit chilly since leaving earlier. Could be because the sun's down, but yeah, fog and clouds usually happen when hot and cold air mix, right? So there definitely is a shift. What is this? Atlas Paws. Oh, it's a dog daycare. Oh my god. Oh, it's so dog. Oh, he's probably waiting for his owners to come get him. Oh. Oh, look at them. They're all excited. Are they getting treats? Oh. I would literally just turn this into a dog channel and stand here all day. Look at that poodle. That poodle is like so excited. Yeah, you can tell he's an older dog. He's chill. Oh, he's gonna go investigate. But I love that they have these stairs for the dogs to come up by the window. All right, Maddie, thanks for the coffee, which I still have, or the tea. It's a bit cold now. And thanks for joining me. And yeah, maybe I'll see you tonight at the game station. And if not, maybe we'll bump into each other during the storm tomorrow. Aww. So one of the most like heartwarming things that ever happened in my life was when I took Coda to get spayed, and I went to go pick her up after, and I went with my friend Nick, and we were sitting there waiting for them to bring her out, and this family had come out, and they were so sad because I guess they put down a cat, and then they carried Coda out, and the family was like seeing it. So Coda came out, like, well, they were carrying her because she was still waking up from her sedation, but she looked like so sad and in pain and whatnot. And then as soon as she saw me, her tail just like helicoptered like a mile a minute. Like, I'd never seen her tail go that quick, and everyone was just like, oh, and it like cheered up all the people that were sad. I mean, at least temporarily. Those guys in the car seemed like really excited. I thought he was gonna roll down his window and say hi. I'm like, I don't recognize that person, but I always like friendly hellos. Jaywalker. All right, Transit Mobile Scooter, it's good to see you. Thanks for hopping by, and thanks for the super thanks. Well, it might be Cuban copyright music, so we might have to hustle our butt through here because they're playing it, and these things are usually copywritten. Oh man, my nose is like getting clogged again. Thought I was getting over this cold, but it's still lingering. Yeah, Carl, it's fun to walk along Queen West. I used to do that a lot, like when I was younger. Just take because I lived on Queen Street. I lived on Queenie, so I just hop on the streetcar and get off at usually around University or so, and then just walk west. Should make it out to Bathurst before I turn around. But hey, the city felt a lot bigger when I was 16. What are we at now? 2 hours. They have a Bautista bat flip mural up there. When did that happen? Like 2013, 2014? Poor Subaru's trying to inch out, but people keep coming, so they can't get out of the driveway. So where are we at now? We're at King and Spadina. What does that mean? Fresh and wild. New is coming soon. But this doesn't exactly tell me what is coming soon. But they really dismantled those shelves there. Oh, there's a traffic cop there. There's the old LCBO, or I guess new-ish, but no longer an LCBO. And it was a Spirit Halloween a couple of times, but now it's just been nothing. They didn't use it as a Spirit this year. In fact, I don't think there was any Spirit Halloweens in the downtown at all. So there's the well. I always forget that the well is at Spadina in front. For some reason my brain thinks it's at Bathurst, but that's actually where Stacked Market is. We have a really good shot of the CN Tower, which is no longer red, so I guess they weren't keeping it red. It's kind of an earthy color now. A bit of purple in there. All right, Karen, thanks for stopping by. If you can hear me. I know you watch the channels without sound on. I forget the name of this park. You see, they have a off-leash dog area, which is pretty nice.
In.
Oh, I just passed the sign. I wasn't even paying attention. Clarence Square Park. Thanks, Miss Lobo Bob and Wayne and Marie for pointing that one out. I feel like an idiot. What else is new? Another shot of the CN Tower popping out from behind the condos. A view like this always makes me feel very, very tiny, very insignificant. Kind of like when you go to the Rockies when you're driving down the highway, the Glacier, not Glacier Park, Glacier something Parkway, and there's just like crazy tall mountains on both sides of you. And you just have to like stop and think and be like, these are massive. These took tens of thousands of years, probably more, to be formed, and you're just this tiny, insignificant little blip. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many traffic cops down around here. They're allowing cars to go through red, so... Oh no, maybe they're not red. I think it's the transit signal. All right. So Bob said, you're gonna walk over to Stacked? No, I'm gonna head east a bit. I have somewhere to be shortly, but I think I can at least take you guys back to Union Station with me. Oh, look at that. So we'll get to see it when it's a little bit closer, but they have a horse for Year of the Horse on the top of the TD building. I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit for you guys. It's very cool. I was talking to my friends about the different zodiacs and whatnot. I'm Year of the Dog. Or I guess we all are. Yes, happy Lunar New Year to everyone. So this is actually one of the first years since I was, probably a teenager, that I'm actually doing some of the things to observe for the new year, just to it's a change of seasons for things and whatnot. So I have not washed my hair. I feel gross. I will wait till midnight or tomorrow morning to do it. Thank God I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing a bit more earth tones today for prosperity and good luck. I got up really early today. Quite early, got up, had my coffee, and did the opening of the windows and whatnot. You open your doors and your windows when you get up in the morning, and it's to invite good fortune and prosperity into your life, and you kind of say that as you open each of them. And it helped that it was a beautiful sunny morning this morning too. Just felt very renewed. It was nice. And then I ate a boiled egg. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to do, but I did it. Hey, Alex. Happy Chinese New Year, bro. Wash my hair. Alex, member for 10 months. My gosh. Cheers, Alex. Thank you. Thanks so much for hopping by. You missed it earlier. I think you probably remember Richard, the artist from high school. He was in a stream earlier today. So that was pretty cool seeing him here. But cheers, Alex. Thanks so much. Yeah, I was watching your stream last night, actually, or I guess yesterday morning, for when you were live streaming and walking around, and people were asking if you were gonna meet Johnny or whatnot. But he's in Bangkok, right? And you said you wanted to go to Bangkok, but not this time. You and Sign might go sometime later, later this year or something. But wishing you and Sign good fortune and health for 2026. So now Blue Jays way in front. But yeah, my friend Anna was telling me that it wasn't, I guess for our sign, it's not as important for us to wear red today as it is to wear more brown. But I still have a bit of red on. But I tried to get some more clarity on some of these rules and whatnot, but no luck really. And there we have the sky dome. You can kind of see the blue of it right there. Hey, Flick Hunter. Yeah, happy Chinese New Year. I was gonna think we could go up there to get a view, but I think there's better views of the CN Tower the closer we get to Union. In fact, I think the best one is usually from downtown, at least, is from out front of the Royal York Hotel.
Why did it kick me?
I think the auto show is still going on this week, right? Yeah, Alex, you remember Richard the artist? He has a really cool Instagram where he's been doing a lot of like different drawings, mostly he's doing the Ninja Turtle stuff. My brain was futzing there for a second because I thought the guy that was coming up looked like one of Mr. Beast's friends, the guy with the mustache. It wasn't, but it was like, I was like, oh no, is that him? I need to get a look. But then he was looking at me, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna look then. I don't think it was him. I think it's just a coincidence. Here we can see the horse right there as we get closer to it. So it's the year of the horse, but it's the year of the fire horse. And I think it has to do with something astrologically, being a solar eclipse and a new moon, new lunar year. Like these things occurring on the same day is very rare, and that's what it creates a fire year. Here we go. This is a really nice shot of the CN Tower from here. Still have their Christmas lights up though. And Alex says yes to fire horse.
No, I want to see if it's no.
And Miss Lobo Bob says, what's the deal with the fire horse? I think I kind of explained / understood it. It's because there's a solar eclipse the same time as the new lunar year. And that creates a fire year. But maybe, Alex, maybe you might be able to explain it a little bit better than I can. That's my basic, simple interpretation. All right, Navin, thanks for hopping by. It's good to see you as always. If we do a snow stream tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you. Yeah, Miss Lobo, it's an astrological reason. And Alex says, well, it's never just horse. In Chinese zodiac belief, the 5 elements are always a part of the structure. And Flick says, I think an element is added, so either fire, water, earth, or air. So every year it's a different element, I guess, right? That's really cool stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's still the auto show.
Is he not
I didn't apply for a media pass because last year I think I did and I got rejected because I didn't have enough car content, but it seems like this year they were giving them out to like anyone that was asking for it. So I don't know why there was a shift, but next year I'll apply for a pass. Oh yeah, feng shui is that's really an interesting one, and I do feel a strong belief with that one just because you do feel like different when you go into a room that like has really good feng shui. Oh, now we're gonna have a lot of copyright music, so we're gonna go through this. Wow, it's really bad. Sorry about that. So I think some of the other streamers, they do, like Tara has been doing it. I'll have to ask her how that's going. And Green Eye Tales, where they play like music in the background, but they play it really low. But it seems to be at a specific enough volume that it cancels out the copyright stuff. So I might try to give that a go, although now we're walking under more music. I feel I'm cursed. I'm cursed by music. Yeah, feng shui, it's like I was trying to find, like when I was in my older bedroom, it was a big space, but like I couldn't figure it out. And then I started employing some more feng shui into it and it was helping, but not quite enough. And then I realized that I just prefer smaller bedrooms, maybe because I've always had them when I was a kid. Even as a teenager, my bedroom was pretty small. Even sometimes when I go to hotels and it's like a large hotel room, I feel like slightly unsettled. So this used to be an East Side Mario's right here. And there were actually like windows here, but they bricked them all up.
Still have this thing figured out.
It's very busy out here on Front Street tonight. I guess it's people coming or leaving the auto show. And that's what it seems to be. I don't think there's a game tonight.
Standoffish and more conservative.
And over there we have the Loose Moose next to Jack Astor's. Alex, loose moose next to Jack Astor's. Can't make. Sure, they can't make that up. And then Kelly's Landing is here. Oh, Hyundai Capital. I wonder if they're related to Hyundai, the car manufacturers. Well, can't linger here. There's music being blasted out. But anywho, we're gonna go to the front of Union and then I'm gonna call it a stream, guys. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, to be determined, depending on the snow. Probably be during the day. Possibly even in the morning, maybe. But I'm sure if there will be other walktubers out in the evening, if you're more of an evening stream person. But if not, I'm hoping to do a live stream sometime later this week or on the weekend, finally checking out Line 5. I feel I'm the last walktuber to go ride it. Actually, maybe T-Shots hasn't been on it yet, so maybe the second last. Or maybe I can see if it's something she might want to do together. And I'll get a look at the Royal York Hotel, and it's really impressive bright red neon sign up at the top there. Oh wow, you can actually see the chandelier through the window there. I actually did do a walk through the Royal York on one of my live streams. I can't remember which one. Zolvap says, thanks Eddie, mark in your notes to go back to the Lillian Smith Library and find the little woodland creatures within the griffin statues. I'll definitely do that. Even next time I'm by there, even if I'm not streaming, I can make a little short video of that. Thank you for that little tidbit of knowledge there. Always much appreciated. That was a really haunting noise. I don't know if you guys heard that. It sounded like a howl. I'm sure it was just like hydraulic brakes. It was like, but the way it was echoing was just haunting. And it's not even Halloween yet. And that was lovely. Sorry you guys saw that. Not the funnest note of ending a live stream of somebody forking, but all right, everyone. I'm gonna put this teacup down. Normally I would go inside Union Station here, but because I'm a little short on time, I might be running late actually, but yeah, no, I should be good. But yeah, thank you all for joining me, and happy Chinese New Year, happy Lunar New Year, and hopefully you all have good health and wealth and prosperity in the new year, the next Lunar New Year. Sorry, I'm twisting my words here, but just wanted to thank everyone once again for coming along for the ride. It was a fun walk, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you again all really, really soon. And yeah, Manna says, cheers Eddie, thanks for the walk. Zulap says, thank you Eddie, have a great evening, give hugs a sip for me. But yeah, thanks you guys so much, and it's good to see you all, and I hope everyone takes care. Take care. Again, I don't know when my sentences are coming out, but take care everyone, and have a good night.